It's important to plan parcelling and packaging during the day so that activities after 6 p.m. can run smoothly. This includes pre-filling labels and sorting cards before 6 p.m. All ballot papers and materials must be packaged and sealed at the polling place. Any materials that are no longer required during polling can be set aside ready for packaging. You'll receive a range of labels, plastic bags and ballot paper transport containers. Take the time to package materials correctly, or you'll be asked to repackage them when you return them to the outposted centre. Each label needs to be fully completed. This includes making sure the name of the polling place is written clearly and that there's signatures from the officer in charge and a witness. Let's take a look at the packaging for each label. The labels identify what should be in each package. The OIC return, polling place records and the OIC expense account form are placed into a clear plastic bag with a label 1. Label 1 should be the last package to be sealed because the OIC return is the final item that needs to be completed. This is done after all polling place activities are finished. Once ready, seal with tamper-evident tape and attach the label. Label 3 contains the elector information reports, the envelope containing completed enrolment forms and scrutineer appointment forms. Place them all in a clear plastic bag with a label 3. Once the label is signed by the officer in charge and a witness, packaging tape is used to close the bag and tamper-evident tape is placed on top. The completed label is then attached to the bag. Paper certified lists are packaged into a clear plastic bag with a label 4. When completing label 4, include the number of certified lists. Once the label is signed by the officer in charge and a witness, packaging tape is used to close the bag and tamper-evident tape is placed on top. The completed label is then attached to the bag. All other general materials, including badges, handbooks, unused enrolment forms, calculators, empty red folders, bibs and stationery go into a clear plastic bag with a label 8. Once the officer in charge has signed the label, seal the bag with tamper-evident tape. Once the Senate scrutiny is complete, the spoilt and discarded ballot papers are parcelled. Place all spoilt envelopes into a clear plastic bag with a label 6. Place discarded envelopes into a separate plastic bag with a label 6. Then seal both bags with tamper-evident tape, attaching the completed labels. Each label 6 must clearly show the number of envelopes in each parcel and the number of parcels for each type of ballot paper. Make sure you can clearly see the ballot paper sorting cards through the bag. All sorted Senate ballot papers, including formal and informal, are bundled into groups of 50 using fold-back clips at the end of the scrutiny. Up to 500 Senate ballot papers can be placed into one transport container. Once the container is full, fill out a label 6A listing its contents. The officer in charge seals the container with plastic seals, completes the record of security seal form and places it in the sleeve at the end of the container. Continue this until all Senate ballot papers, including unused, are packaged into Label 6A transport containers. Label 6 parcels containing spoilt and discarded ballot papers are also placed into the transport containers. Remember, Make sure all of your packages are labelled and sealed with either plastic seals or tamper-evident tape. If you need help, refer to the Parcelling and Packaging Guide or ask the officer in charge. Authorised by the Electoral Commissioner, Canberra.